Have you ever thought about what can I do in the morning? What should I start with first? Where do I go? What do I do? How do I plan? Should I just plan daily? Should I plan weekly? Should I put in appointments? Do I just write a big list? Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Estella, and we are talking about my planner routine and how you can set up a planner routine. I never thought I would be a full-time caregiver. It just was kind of thrown in my direction and I had to do what I had to do. And it literally put certain things in my life on hold. And it also gave me a lot of perspective. So for me right now, I understand the importance of time management. And before, I used to be in a pocket planner, in a Hobonichi planner, and a Hobonichi cousin. I used to film videos weekly on my Hobonichi Weeks planning system, my Hobonichi cousin planning system. I used to film Plan With Me all the times, or whatever I purchased. It would be like, hey, look at this new pocket planner. Hey, look at this. And now it's like I'm really trying to be more intentional about my time. So when it comes to my planner routine, I'm just going to say what I do first things first. So when I have my mornings, I like to get up at 7 in the morning, and hopefully from 7 to 7:30, I brush my teeth and I go ahead and work out, right? Because I shower in the evening and everything. So I get up, brush my teeth, change into clothes, work out. That is my goal this week. I'm supposed to do this 3 times, right? We'll see. So with that being said, after I do that, I go back, take a shower, do my skincare, get myself ready, have my morning cup of coffee. And that's about 8 o'clock, 8:30, right? So from that time period, depending on how long it'll take me, because there are days that I do just move slowly. And there are days that I'm just like, oh, let me do this and that and third, because I want to have more time for myself, right? So there are those days. So after that, from about 8:30 to, I would say, 9:30 or 10 o'clock, this is my time to plan, journal, and reflect. And what I discovered is that I need to have just planners that are functional. And I'm going to tell you everything that I am doing. I'm going to tell you like what has changed, where is what. So for the first thing, my planning routine, the first thing I'm going to do is open up my planner and I'm going to go ahead and go to the current week. Now, what I like to do is on my daily log, I will go to the current day, write down everything that I need to do today that maybe I didn't finish from my weekly task list, or that was written in here and I didn't get to do, right? So this does not have a line through it. So I'm going to have to put this here, right? I'm going to put this right on top, Amazon, right? And then once I do that, I can literally draw my line, kind of make sure that I know, okay, so this needs to get done today because I did not have a chance to do that. And then I'll just draw my line here. You get the point, draw my line and then move it down. Once I do that, I like to go into my trackers, put in the information on my trackers. So my sleep, my mood, and my meals. These are the most important things that I need to track because I have IBS and I need to make sure like if I am, having a situation or I have IBS, I can go ahead and delineate like a circle or a dot and say like this caused me to have a reaction or I was stressed that day. So I need to look at what's happening and what I'm eating in order to kind of reflect on that, right? So after I fill this in, I will then take, right, my Hobonichi Weeks and I will open up my half letter planner. And this I just recently shared. I will put it in the cards. And I will open up to my current week. And what I like to do is make sure that whatever I have here in my Hobonichi Weeks is written in my half letter. So I'm going to do my Amazon order. And if I don't do it, then I need to move it over to Monday, but just in case. Then I already have meal prep. I already cleaned, so I can do clean. And I can do film. Okay? So now that I did that, I'm going to make sure this list matches this list. And of course, I didn't write my line through it. Let me see if I have my little here. Okay. I love, by the way, here's a trick. I really love using, whoops. I really love using this little, like, it's a task card, but it's a clear task card. There's nothing on it. I just like using it to kind of cross out when I need to cross out, because I cannot do anything straight. If you all watch my bullet journal videos, you'll know. Lockwood & Co. Oh my goodness. I journaled about that yesterday. That was such a great show. It's like a cross between like Doctor Who, Harry Potter, and Ghostbusters. That's what it reminds me of anyway. So I already cleaned, and I'm currently filming now. So I can just leave that there, right? So I like to make sure that this matches and this matches. Now, once I get that done, right? Because this is my catch-all planner. So this has a little more information. So I have my weekly schedule here. After that, I like to check, right, my daily expenses. So I'm going to skip over my social media tracker. I'm going to skip over my bills because I do have bills here. And then I'm going to go to my spending tracker. Was there anything that I spent money on? And I will write it in. And as you can see, I'm very up to date. So I need to write my grocery spending in this tracker. I haven't done that yet. So I will do that, you know, whenever I'm not filming. And then I will see if there's anything else. Do I have any new subscriptions going on? Anything added? No, pretty much I pay for Patreon, Book of the Month, Canva, Epidemic Sounds, and Linktree. These are the things I always pay for on a monthly basis. And I just basically use a subscription tracker because it is a subscription that I have and I pay for monthly and it's reoccurring. So it gives me a good view. Then I also have my Afterpay, right? So it's also another subscription technically. It's just that you're either getting it pulled out once a month or twice a month. And that's fine with me. So I have that here and you get to see what I have in Afterpay. And then I just make sure everything is up to date there. So if I do need some help, and this is what I love about this planner right here. I have a planner routine that Fancy Plans Co. created. And I think this is really great. So it even says make to-do list, decide on priorities, structure your day. You don't always have to follow this, but it's something good to have. After that, right, I'm going to go to my routine section. And this is my routines. These are the routines that I have here for my planner. So I have my morning routine, which is wake up, movement. Movement is me working out, okay? 7:30 is the time I plan to be done, or the latest I plan to get started. There are days that I do wake up half an hour later or I move slower, and that is okay. I am realistic now, and I'll say, oh my goodness, yeah, like I'm not getting up on time today. Make bed, skincare, coffee, breakfast, check emails. I always check my emails. Planning routine, right? Anything pertaining to my planner, which is these two planners right here. And then social media routine is Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. That's usually editing, uploading, posting, and engaging. That's my social media routine. Then I have to check my parents' vitals in the morning 2 times a week and give them their meds for breakfast. In the afternoon, it's lunch. Then I have to do afternoon vitals. Then I have to do back my social media routine. So that is, again, creating content, filming, editing, uploading, engaging, commenting. This also can do with work. So that's why I have that there. And then admin work. Admin work is just anything that I need to do administratively for my parents. So vitals, meds, phone calls with the doctor, phone calls with their cardiologist or anything like that, that goes during that time. Then evening, dinner prep, dinner, meds, expenses, right? I always like to write my expenses at the end of the day. And if I don't do it at the end of the day, that day, then I have to do it in the morning, which is why I usually check in the morning. Then it says planning routine. So my planning routine is 8 in the evening. Now my planning routine is basically making sure I wrote what I needed to write for the day. If there's something that I accomplished, if there's something that I need, I have to make sure I go in my planner and write that in. Nighttime routine is basically, you know, going to brush my teeth, wash my face, floss, shower, skincare. I have a skincare routine that I normally follow. It's from The Ordinary. It's just toning, hyaluronic acid, my peptide, and then I like to put in my e.l.f. moisturizer. And then I would like to read instead of watch TV for bed. I'll let you know how that's going. Okay, so then I have Sunday, weekly planning routine. That's what I'm doing now. Laundry, bedding, meal prep, self-care routine, which is, I consider self-care just time for myself planning, faith planning, Sunday sermon, right? So these are all the other things that can happen during these times. So work happens during like this time period, right? So these are all the things that are happening that I know I need to do, but this is basic checklists for me to do at work. So check email, meeting notes, task for meeting, task to complete daily, move unfinished tasks, basic things that I need to do, right? Project management and content creation. Then for cleaning, I have my list of what I clean. Self-care, these are things that I can do for self-care. So call and text friend, coffee date, nails, eyebrows, movie and relax, shopping. And I'm going to continue adding to the list, right? And I have fitness. These are the exercises I would like to do because I noticed with cycling every day, I kind of got bored with it. So I'm going to try, I'm going to try switching around my workout routine. And then I have planning routine here. So this is my planning routine, my to-do list, inbox, priorities, appointments, structure your day, task, move unfinished tasks, set up week, transfer events, meetings and deadlines, goals, action steps for tasks, and weekly review. So setup week happens on a Sunday, transfer events happen on a Sunday, meetings happen on a Sunday, any deadlines, goals, Sunday. And then everything else happens daily, right? To-do list, what I need to do. My inbox happens daily. And this is the inbox that I am using right now. And I love it because the inbox has like the side here that says now, later, waiting on someday project, right? So basically I will, write my inbox, what I need to do, any projects, any things like that. And now I have a new one, right? Which is my spice cabinet that my husband is working on. And this is going to be something that I am waiting on because literally when he is making something, I have to wait on it. And this is really, really important. This is going to be like the catalyst of me organizing my pantry. So, and I don't mean just like one, I mean all my cabinets and everything. That all has to get organized very thoroughly. So once that project happens, I can start doing this. So right now I'm waiting on my husband to finish building out my spice rack. So that's that. So basically, if I break it down, I will go to my calendar, right? I'm going to see what is happening with my calendar, right? Then I am going to my parents' calendar and check if they have anything going on there. Then I am going to go to my inbox and write anything that I need to do that's very important, not important, things like that. Then I usually like to check my routines like, hey, what do I need to focus on? Because it's good for me to look at this until I really memorize what my routines are. Then I go into my weekly, do my tracker. I always do my trackers every single day. So both my trackers, these trackers here will get filled. Then I will go into my monthly, review that calendar, put in all the appointments during the week. And then I will put in all my tasks that I need to accomplish. That goes in this week here. And then I don't really do social media. Like social media planning happens during the week. Whenever I get an idea, I literally like having this section to write it down. And then I use my social media journal to kind of start planning out those videos. But I do write the ideas down. I do have a list, so I can show you that list. Like these are the ideas here, and these are the videos I filmed. This is how I do it for me anyway. And then I have like all the things listed here. Here are the video ideas that I had or filmed. And then I will write them in and I will put it down. And then here goes again. Here goes my idea list. Here goes my calendar, because in case I say, what am I doing on Friday? Oh, on Friday, I know I'm taking my mom to the dentist. And then after that, I will go into my finance section and just start doing my spending tracker. So that is that. And I wanted to kind of give an explanation of what I did in each section. So once I do these two, right? Once this is done, basically, I will go ahead and leave these two on my desk. This is usually closed, and I just kind of leave it that way. So that way, you know, it stays nice and flat. It's closed. And then this one is usually the one that's open because this is the one that I referenced. This is my archive planner. I will look back on the pages and see what I did. This is my reference planner. These are things that I'm referencing. I could write everything down. I could say what I did. I could look at the overall picture. This is my overall big picture. This is just my personal planner. And this is what I do. This is my personal planner. This is what Estella has to do. This is what I have to do. This is what my weekly view looks like. This is just me and whatever I need to do in my house. So this is how I have it on my desk, no joke. And then this little card is usually somewhere thrown on the side, and that's that. So that's my morning planning routine, okay? My evening planning routine is... And then for my evening routine, I like to come in here. First of all, don't look at this week. It's so sad. Trust me when I say, look, I did last week. I wrote it. Look, real quick. Because I like to write what I write, little blurbs every day about what I did, you know, for that day. And then for my journaling, let me show you. Maybe I could show you like a page here. So you know what? I don't mind sharing this because it's just about Lockwood & Co. I did not add stickers yet. I will add stickers usually after the fact. And that's that. So basically what I do is write down a brief like schedule of what I did for the day because I want to see what I did. And literally my husband and I hung out all day watching Lockwood & Co. We loved it. And then I wrote about Lockwood & Co. So this is basically what I do. I open up this planner. I will fill in my blurb for the day. Did a very bad job this week with my daily blurbs. But journaling, I always make sure I do. I will write a journal page about what we did, what I remember doing, how I felt, what I think about. This goes here, and I am always using this. So this is one of the first things I grab in the evening to fill in. And then this is the next one. So I just basically will go through here, right? And I already started kind of like filling in what I did. And if I don't have time and or if I'm tired, this is what my catch-all planner is for. My catch-all planner is going to tell me, hey, this is what you did. So I don't have to really be worried that much, but I do like to write in ideas. If I have ideas, this is where I will take the time to write what I need to write. If I need to write notes, if I need to write anything, it all goes here. So I do love using this. So these two I use in the night, every night, mainly this one every night, and this one I try to get to every night. And then these two are what I use in the morning. And that is it. I am not overwhelming myself. I am not, you know, going to the point where I'm just like, oh my goodness. These are the ones that I'm using all the time. They're all very different planners. We have Disc, Hobonichi Weeks, Hobonichi Cousin, Hemlock and Oak. And then if I need my purse planner, you all know, she pops in when she pops in. But basically, this is the planner that I take when I go to my mom's appointments because it literally has appointment dates, doctor's appointments, half days, all that is in here. And then I know, okay, I have an appointment this day. Or I don't have an appointment this day. I have availability. So this is just my purse planner. I don't really consider it part of my planning routine because literally she gets filled once a week and that is it. I just use her whenever I go to my mom's doctor or my dad's doctor or my son's doctor. Basically any doctor, any appointment. I use it to fill in my schedule. And I always reference my half letter disc because it's my catch-all. It's my reference planner as to the main calendar hub. So I hope this video made sense of my planning routine. I hope you got some ideas. I hope it wasn't like so convoluted and all over the place. I really enjoyed you watching. Thank you so much. And until the next time, bye.